Well, Dr. Frank was the first an immigrant from Europe, was the first to grow the noble European vinifera grape varieties in eastern United States. Virtually all of the fine wines made anywhere in the world are made from vinifera grapes, the Chardonnay, the Riesling, the Pinot Noir, the Cabernet Sauvignon. And people tried for almost 3 centuries to grow them here, going back to Thomas Jefferson without success. Dr. Frank was the first. I would like to mention that we're no longer the only ones. Today, some 60 out of 100 New York wineries are producing wine from vinifera, and some are world-class wines.
Including your own?
Including our own. Well, we're still enjoying kind of a leadership position. And for several reasons, not only our dedication, but also the fact that our wines are old wines, and the roots of our wines go down 12, 15 feet. And the French are right when they say that it takes 2 decades for a wine to produce its highest quality, because they pick up trace elements and components in the soil that a young wine cannot find in the upper layers of the soil. This is a region that produced wine for centuries, and the people had to resort to the native grape varieties that are resistant to the diseases, the mildews and the root louse, the phylloxera, and to the cold winters. The summers here are ideal for the production of world-class Riesling, Chardonnays, Pinot Noirs, and especially grapes for classic French-style champagnes. People didn't have the know-how of growing the tender European viniferas, and well, people did not believe. Most of us are doubters in life, and it takes a few believers like a Henry Ford, and I don't want to compare my father with the Henry Ford, but he pulled something off that people thought was not possible. And today we are exporting wines, New York State wines, to Canada, Japan, England, Sweden. In fact, we just shipped 500 cases, the first shipment of New York State Chardonnay, to Sweden. I am happy to report that Dr. Frank wines are on the wine list of the Waldorf Astoria. They're on the wine list of the Hudson River Club in New York City. Now, this is a market that is very difficult to penetrate. They are being served by the glass at the famous establishment in New York City called the Windows on the World. They have been served at the White House, and they were not donated. They paid for it. I am just delighted that Roger Bouillon invited us to serve a New York State wine with his fantastic French food. I'm very bullish on New York's wine industry, and I'm very happy that there is now a so-called wine renaissance, and we can't produce enough wine.